Vanilla Confetti Sparkler. We have Vanilla Confetti Sparkle. Vanilla Confetti Sparkler. Nagpagupit ang lola nyo. Tapos hindi ko nagustuhan yung gupit. So, ang ginawa ko, So, this hair is a wig. I know. It is a cheap one from Lazada. I have recorded me trying to figure out kung paano ba magsuot ng wig, and I was so epic fail. But I recorded that. I have that on record. If you are interested, let me know so that I can edit that. And I'll post that soon. Pero unahin muna natin yung mga pabango. Ang pag-uusapan natin is top 22 of 2022. Without further ado, let's start with number 22. Number 22 is a new one. Where is it? Most of these, I have already made a detailed review in my channel. I'll put that in the description box. So you can check them one by one if you want a detailed review. Pero syempre, pag-uusapan natin kung bakit ko sila nilagay sa aking top 22. So, we have Bare Vanilla Golden. So Bare Vanilla Golden is Sugar Tonka, Orchid Blossom, Bare Vanilla, and Golden Hour. So this is recently released. I think this is released in December, and kararating lang actually today. Pero bumili ako ng decant niya na maliit. So I have smelled this one a couple of times and it wasn't really wowed. That's why it's at 22. It's still on the top 22 compared to other new releases ng 2022. So I did a little bit of research to make sure na yung mga babanggitin ko ngayon came out in 2022. If I got something wrong, please correct me in the comment section below. The reason why it's still at 22 is because Bare Vanilla is my favorite from the classics. And it's still, spray ko to kanina. It still reminds me of the classic, however, it's like a little bit watered down vanilla. Yung vanilla niya, nahuhulog yung wig ko. Yung vanilla niya is a little too toned down for my taste. I want the vanilla to be the main focus, but for this one, for my nose lang ang nangibabaw sa pang-amoy ko is the orchid blossom. So the floral aspect in here is the main focus instead of the vanilla, which we love from Bare Vanilla, but it still has that Bare Vanilla DNA that we love from the classic. Number 21 is Bare by Victoria's Secret. So I don't have the full bottle of that because I haven't ordered that. I just want to include that here because I know that this is a good scent. I made a review previously when it was first released. It's from the premium line. Hindi ko siya masyadong nabetan kasi I wasn't really impressed. Baka dahil masyado ako na-disappoint sa mga reviews ng mga YouTubers and they were speaking high about this one and I was like, it's too light for my body chemistry. I think naubos ko yung small decant nung nire-review ko. When I was smelling it, nung binabalikan ko yung mga bagong pabango, yung mga bagong release, I could not put down Bare by Victoria's Secret because I know it's a quality fragrance. Even if it didn't work with my body chemistry, I know it's still a good fragrance. Bibilhin ko siya if I had the money for the perfume kasi the body mist is not really akma sa aking body chemistry, but a lot of people have liked this one. It might be good on you. I remember it na parang sinabi na it adjusts your body chemistry, so it might be better on your body chemistry, but I still like the scent. If it will be given to me, I will probably use that up. Number 20, I don't have that as well, but I have a tiny decant. It's new. It's Ice Sugar Plum. From what I remember from that, it's a warm, fruity scent. Ayoko na kasi hanapin yung nandun siya somewhere. Nasa bag ko kasi dinadala ko sa work para nire-review ko habang nag-work. And then I record yung mga experience ko sa kanila so that I have something to say sa mga bagong pabango. I tried recording last week of December, but I don't want to release a video na I wasn't happy about it. At least like a 75%. Not all the videos that I record, I release because I don't want to waste your time watching a video that it's subpar. You know what I mean? Well, anyway, enough with that. Let's move on to number. My notes are right there, so I'm looking right there. Pastel Skies. So Pastel Skies, ang cute ng packaging niya. This one is soft cloud berries, pink sugar, pink sponge sugar and coconut musk. So this is one of the coconut scents that has a little bit more in there, a little bit more girly notes, if you know what I mean, like sweet, fruity notes. Yeah, it's not too in your face coconut, like virgin coconut oil. But for some people na ayaw talaga ng coconut scents, they might not like this one, but I like this. And this is a girly, sweet, pabebe, young coconut scent. So it's in the top 22. So if you're a coconut lover and if you like young scents, try this one, Pastel Skies. Number 18 is Midnight Amber Glow. I don't have the fragrance mist for that as well kasi it's still in shipment. Lahat ng mga bago na binabanggit ko dito, I have already I've already ordered them except in Bear by Victoria's Secret. I don't think it's on sale. I have already ordered them and they are on their way. Nasa barko pa sila yung iba. Yung iba, in-order ko ng matagal tapos hindi pa dumarating. So, iba-iba yung supplier na pinagbibilhan ko. And there are some na in-order ko pa summer last year tapos hindi pa dumarating. So, anyway, Midnight Amber Glow, I would not have given this a second chance if I wasn't reviewing fragrances. Because yung unang amoy ko sa kanya, medyo matapang siya. Matapang siya, but it's light. You know what I mean? Matapang yung entrada niya. Kasi meron siyang bourbon, meron siyang amber and vanilla, and yung bourbon is giving it that sharpness in there, but it has some coffee notes. So I would not have included that if it's very sharp, if it's very nakakasakit ng ulo. But it's, even if it's strong on the opening, it's not that strong na nagbibigay siya ng headache for me because it's light. Hindi siya masyadong nagpo-project like a beast mode type of fragrance. So I guess it balances out, but it might not work for everybody. I can see this one being headache inducing for some people. Number 17. So again, this is one that I have ordered a long time ago last year. I think dapat dumating siya around August or October last year, but it's still not here. This is Misty Morning. I don't see a lot of people talking about this one. It has green tea in there. It's a repackage of the lily and green tea na nagustuhan siya dito sa Pilipinas actually. For the fresh lovers, Team Fresh. Amoy madam daw para sa iba. For me, it's a clean, aesthetic kind of girl. It's really for the Team Fresh. It has some florals in there and green tea. If you like green tea fragrances, check out Misty Morning. Do not sleep on this one if you're a green tea lover type of gal. Number 16 is Coconut Cream Pie. So this is for the hardcore gourmand lover who loves coconuts as well. So this is a strong, very warm, projecting coconut scent. Like it's really out there, like smelling like a pie, smelling like a bakery type of fragrance. So pwedeng makasulasok siya for some people. I can see this one. The hair is in my hand. I can see this one being cloying on the summer hot season, humid season here in the Philippines. But I like this one when the weather is a little bit cool, like in December and January. This is toasted coconut flakes, caramel custard, and golden pie crust. So again, this is a very warm, para siyang pagkain talaga na type of fragrance. Let me remind myself. Oh. Lumabas na siya before, but this is the 2022 packaging, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. This was released 2022, right? Number 15 is Dream Bright. May complete line siya. May perfume, tapos may body cream, shower gel, body lotion, and whatnot. So meron siyang perfume version ng Dream Bright. I like this one because it reminds me of Dark Kiss, but it's not too potent like Dark Kiss. It reminds me of Dark Kiss. For some people, it reminds them of Into the Night, I think. I believe, if I got that correctly. But for me, it reminds me more of Dark Kiss and a tiny bit of Into the Night. But it's a more wearable, everyday version. Kung gusto mo si Dark Kiss, pero masyado siyang matapang para sa'yo, try to smell Dream Bright. I like this one as well because it's not too much. It's out there, very feminine, very sexy in a fragrance, but it's not too much. Again, I don't have it yet, but I had a tiny decant. We will do a more in-depth review sa mga wala pa sa akin ngayon. I just had decants. I'm still working on that. I realized na kapag masyado kong minadali yung paggawa ng mga in-depth reviews, and first impression reviews and things like that, parang medyo yung mga nire-record ko. So, yeah, I'm still working on that. Unahin ko muna tong mga list. Mas madaling gawin actually yung listahan ng top 10, top 5, mga ganun na list na videos kaysa yung mga in-depth na reviews. So, I am still working on that. Please forgive me if masyadong matagal. I got them in December pa, pero yun nga, my confidence was really low, and I took a vacation, and I was so busy with the holidays, so please forgive me. I'm trying to make habol ng mga reviews ko this year, so yeah, let's move on. Number 14, another one from the Champagne Brunch collection, is this one, Pear Creme Brulee. So Pear Creme Brulee Pear Creme Brulee is baked pear, caramelized sugar, and whipped cream. So the reason why I like this one, it smells like a palamig dito sa Pilipinas. It's warm, pero it's fresh. It's like juxtaposition. Did I get that word right? It's the juxtaposition of warm and cool. So I like this one very much. Yeah. It smells talaga yung parang siyang buko pandan na, I mean, green na inumin sa street foods. Diba usually may buko pandan na drink? Yeah, it smells like that. And I like it. I like it. I really do. I don't have any other explanation. But if you don't like pear, skip this one. Number 13 is Vanilla Confetti Sparkler. Vanilla Confetti Sparkler. Vanilla Confetti Sparkler. Number 13, we have Vanilla Confetti Sparkle. Yeah, finally. Oh my god. So this one, I got this one sa decant as well. Tapos in-order ko siya nung summer. And until now, it's still not here. It's taking too long, but I don't want to give it up because I already made a down payment. So that's a problem with pre-orders. When you do pre-orders, don't buy a lot all at once, especially if it's a new supplier. Well, anyway, enough with that. But the reason why I like this one is because it's warm vanilla scent. It has a little bit of coconut in there. Just a little bit. It's not too much. And it smells like cupcake. So, ito yung parang mga nakakagutom na fragrance na parang makakain ka na type of fragrance, like strawberry pound cake type of vibe. But it's not the same. It's leaning more towards the vanilla and a little bit of coconuts in there. Para siyang cupcake para sa akin. Number 12, oh my god, we are almost at the top 10. Fall in Bloom is my number 12. I do not have this body mist as well. Oh my god, ang daming wala. I have done a review with this one together with Midnight Amber Glow and Golden Ocean Pearl. I'll put that in the description box for the more detailed review. I promise you that is more detailed than what I'm mentioning right now because it's gonna be very long if we do an in-depth review in each fragrance mist. So the reason why I like this one is because fruity. Meron siyang umaangat na, yung, I think it's the plum in there na umaangat. So Fall in Bloom is a dupe of the famous Burberry Her, which is a dupe of the famous Baccarat Rouge 540. A dupe of a dupe of a dupe. When I first smelled Burberry Her, it did not smell anything like Baccarat Rouge 540. It smelled to me like a bus. Like, alam mo nakakahilong amoy ng provincial na bus. That's what I smelled when I first smelled it. Pero nung binalikan ko, tapos nung ginamit ko, I did a wear test, and I discovered I like it, especially the dry down. I don't like the opening, so probably that's the reason why I did not bother enough with that when I first got it. So, nung dumating si Fall in Bloom, it reminded me a lot of Burberry Her. So, yun nga, it reminded me as well of a bus, the smell of a bus. Like, alam mo yung naghalo yung smell ng leather, tapos nag-smell ng car freshener na ginagamit usually sa bus, tapos yung kulob na amoy ng sasakyan. It's something like that. But once you get past that, for the first few seconds, first few minutes, once you let it dry down, it's gonna smell amazing. It smells sweet but feminine, a a little hint of florals in there, just hints. It's not very floral, just hints of it. But of course, Fall in Bloom is like a very watered down version because it's a body mist, and those two are fragrance perfumes. Number 11 is this one. We have Poppy. So Poppy is Fresh Morning Dew, Wild Poppies, Sugared Rhubarb, and Juicy Pear. So I have smelled this one a lot of times from my friend. Hey Aileen. I bought two, so I sold my backup because I don't need a backup for this one because as you notice, konti lang yung nabawas ko sa kanya because I do not reach out a lot for this one, but I recognize that this is a good scent. It's sweet with some fruity aspect. The sugared rhubarb is throwing me off a little bit, and every time I smell this now, I remember my friend, and it smells like her scent na. The reason why it's number 12 is because it's strong. I could literally, I cannot say it. I could smell her a lot of times when she's wearing this one. I've memorized the smell of this one because she finished this one up in a month. I think it's in a month. Yeah. In a month, naubos na niya agad to, and I could smell it. Alam mo yung may pabango ako, tapos may pabango siya. Pero yung pabango niya yung naaamoy ko. So yeah, this is strong projecting, especially for people na may sensitive nose like mine. They can smell you even if you're just wearing a body mist. So it's here in the top 22. Number 10 is Pink Watermelon Blast. I have reviewed this one a few months ago. I think it was included in the Vanilla Confetti Sparkle. I said it. I didn't twist my tongue. It has melon in there. It's like a sugary sweet melon, like a sticky orange gummy bear. I don't know, it's weird, but that's what it reminds me when I smell Pink Watermelon Blast. Nangibabaw dun yung melon. Imagine a melon flavored na gummy bear, tapos orange na gummy bear, tapos it's very sweet, na sugary sweet that is almost sticky when you chew it. Chewy, sticky, sweet. Oh my god. I am describing this in a weird way, but that's what comes to mind when I smell Pink Watermelon Blast. So it's a good one. We're now at number 9. I love this one from the Fun Fair collection. We have Orange Vanilla Twist. This is amazing. I know for some people it might smell like a car freshener because of that orange. Juicy orange, summer sherbet, and vanilla creme. So it's a creamy vanilla. It's warm, but it's not too warm. Hindi naman siya yung amoy na makakain, but it's almost there. The reason why I like this one because it reminds me of an orange popsicle na may vanilla filling inside with creaminess, thick creaminess. I think this one has a little bit of coconut in there to give it that thickness. Alam mo yun? Thickness. I don't know how to further explain yung amoy ng thick. It's like coconut cream pie. It's warm and thick. It's something like that in here, but it has some freshness of orange to balance that out. Kahit mainit yung panahon, I can still use this one, but when I asked my friend to smell this one and tell me what she thinks about it, it smelled like a car freshener for her. But for me, I like it. I do not like a lot of car fresheners because nahihilo ako sa kanila. But this one, it doesn't give me that type of vibe na nakakahilo na car freshener. So yeah, that's why it's in this list. It's getting itchy. My head is getting itchy. Number 8, we have also from the Champagne Brunch collection. I should probably do a more in-depth review of this collection. Let me know in the comment section below if you're interested because I have the whole collection complete. We have Whipped Berry Meringue. So Whipped Berry Meringue is a repackage of Boardwalk Taffy and Cotton Candy Clouds. In fact, I was debating kung ano yung include ko sa list. Is it this one or this one? Because I like them both. No, they don't have similar notes, but they smell the same. Not exactly the same. Something is a little bit more creamy in here, a little bit more berries, I believe. But I still like them both. Pero mas nanalo para sa akin tong si with berry meringue. So, that's why it's in here. I'm not gonna double that and put cotton candy clouds in here because magkaamoy nga sila. So, it's in here because it's sweet. It's cotton candy-ish na may berry, na may... I think it has vanilla as well. Yeah, it's fluffy vanilla. So, it's a creamy, fluffy vanilla with cotton candy. Very sugary sweet. Like a toothache-inducing kind of sweet, but I still like it. Number 7, let's go to something a little bit more floral. Puro sweet na lang yung babanggit natin. I also like some floral scents. Butterfly. My boyfriend likes this butterfly as well on me. Again, I have sold the butterflies because I was expecting this order na in-order ko nung summer. Yung mga previous na bottles ko was bought by my friends, but I would highly recommend that because it's a very nakakadalaga na scent. It's not hard to love even if you don't like floral fragrances. There is still a tendency for you to like that one because it's sweet, it's young, it's not a juvenile. It's not a juvenile scent, it's not a teenager scent, but it's young, more like a young professional, like early 20s. Pataas type of scent. It's floral, but it's sweet. If you like sweet pea, the old sweet pea, there is a high chance that you will like butterfly. Tapos ang ganda rin ng packaging niya. So yeah, check out butterfly. Number 6, we have a bubblegum scent. So you already know this is coming. Bubblegum Pop from the Funfair collection. This was released last summer, I think. I believe, if I'm getting it right. So this is gumbo, sugar, candied fruits, and citrus burst. So again, I did an in-depth review of this one, but it's a citrusy sweet na bubblegum na scent. I don't think I don't think Bath and Body Works has released any other bubblegum. I cannot talk. Oh my god, bubblegum scent aside from this one. So this is the first, I believe, that they have released na bubblegum na scent. I don't see a lot of bubblegum na fragrance in the market aside from yung Moschino na bubblegum na fragrance. I don't think it's a very overdone na fragrance, like for example cotton candy and vanilla scents and other fragrance notes. So yeah, it's worth checking if you like citrusy bubblegum sweet scent. It's not too citrusy na maasim, but if you are very sensitive, if you're very sensitive with citrus, you might not like this one, but I would highly recommend still Bubblegum Pop. Number 5, I do not have this one as well because it's in shipment. I have already ordered this one, but I've smelled that in a tiny decant. This is Pink Suede. Not a lot of people like this one, but I like this one. Pink Suede. Bagay na bagay niya yung pangalan niya na Pink Suede. It smells like a suede. It's warm, but not too much. It smells to me like a dalaga type of fragrance. It's cozy. It's like a warm hug type of fragrance. I don't know exactly how to describe it. I don't have the notes as well, but I'll put it right here or somewhere in here. But yeah, it's worth checking out if you like warm scents. Get your nose on this one. We are at number 4. We have Beach Night. So this is a repackage, but the old Beach Nights, I think that was a long time ago na hindi nilabas, tapos biglang nilabas because a lot of people siguro are asking for it. This is toasted marshmallow, sea salt, breeze, s'mores accord, beach driftwood, and creamy vanilla. So I like this one because this is a marshmallow scent that I can get on board with. I like marshmallow. I like toasted marshmallow. I like s'mores accords. So it really does smell like a s'mores. Alam mo yung marshmallow na nilagay mo sa graham cracker, yung pinatoast mo muna. Pinatoast! Yung ginano mo muna sa bonfire, ganon. It smells like you're in a beach with a bonfire, ganon. So it's a sweet marshmallow. Yung marshmallow na masasabi mo talaga na marshmallow. Na-realize ko lang kung gaano to kaganda nung nag-amoy-amoy ako ng ibang marshmallow na fragrances, and I was looking for something better than Beach Nights, a better marshmallow scent, but I cannot find anything na better marshmallow scent than Beach Nights. So that is why it deserved a spot from the top 5. Number 3 is a very calming, cozy fragrance. So I think You have a good guess. It's a lavender scent. This one is Cloud 9. This is also backup worthy. I have 2 backups. I tried to sell the other one, but hindi siya natuloy, hindi siya binili. I mean, hindi siya chinek out. Oh yeah, this is a very calming lavender. It has lavender breeze, morning dewdrops, and cozy amber. The amber here is not too much, but it's the type of amber I can get on board with. I think it reminds me a little bit of yung amber, you know, fairy tale. I think that's why I like it, because I love fairy tale. I love it. And this one, I can use this one at night. It's a very calming scent. It's a very relaxing scent. One of my friends who does not, you really, alam mo yung pag nagdadala ako ng mga decants sa office, binebentahan ko yung mga ka-office mates ko, and I have one of my friends na hindi siya nakikigulo sa mga body mists, hindi ko siya nabubudol, but when she smelled Cloud 9, she's like, bigyan mo ako ng 3. So yeah, hi Jo, if you're watching. So yeah, this is a very relaxing scent, even if you don't like to collect a lot of fragrances. Yung tipong hindi ka masyado into fragrances too much, you might still love Cloud 9, so it's worth checking out. This is a good bedtime scent as well if you want to wear a fragrance na matutulog for relaxation. Cloud 9 is a good bet because it has lavender and it's warm but not too warm. It's not too cloying for me because it's soft. It's not like a beast mode type of fragrance, but it's still there that you can smell it, na hindi siya masyadong nagtatagal na. So ayoko kasi masyadong nagtatagal na sasakit yung ulo ko pag ganun, yung susuot ko na matutulog. So yeah, this is a perfect bedtime scent and I like this one at night. Okay, we are at number 2. So you know, I am a vanilla scent lover. I like vanilla. I love vanilla. Vanilla was my first fragrance note. Love. Ano? Vanilla is the first fragrance note that I have loved. First love. Basta ganun. Anyway, we have Bare Vanilla Heat. So, ito yung ni-release ng 2022. I think there are other releases ng 2022 for Bare Vanilla. Meron ding Luxe, I believe yun yung pinaka-latest, yung Bare Vanilla Luxe, but I don't have that. I haven't smelled that yet, but they say it has marshmallow, so probably kung naamoy ko yun, it will be on this list. But since we don't have it, of course, I'm not gonna include anything that I haven't smelled pa. So Bare Vanilla Heat, I like this one because, again, I like Bare Vanilla, and it has mango. It says spiced mango, solar coconut, Bare Vanilla Heats Up. So this is backup worthy, but I don't have a backup of this one because I have a lot of fragrances in my collection already. But I would have a backup of this if budget persists. I like this one because this is a fruity version of Bare Vanilla. It reminds me enough of Bare Vanilla, but it has a little bit of individuality in here, which is mango. This is the type of mango that I'm looking for in a fragrance mist when it says it has mango. Because some fragrance mists na may mango, I do not like that because it's syrupy mango, but this mango I can get on board with. Bare Vanilla Heat, it's a summer version of Bare Vanilla. But you can use this all year round here in the Philippines kasi hindi naman siya masyadong malamig sa malamig na panahon. We don't have winter, but we have almost summer all year round. But anyway, what am I saying? Number 1. We are at number 1. Unfortunately, I do not have number 1, but I have a decant of this. I forgot where I have placed. Where is the decant? I cannot find the decant because, to be honest with you, ang gulo-gulo ng setup ko ngayon because I'm recording something. I was recording something earlier, like the whole collection, and nagkagulo-gulo. I have a tiny space, so I cannot find the decants. Shows you how organized I am, huh? Wrapped in Vanilla is my number 1 because it is a type of vanilla that I was looking for. I realized that I don't have a lot of vanilla na pag sinabi mong vanilla, hindi lang siya yung added the vanilla in a fragrance, it's vanilla. Vanilla yung main focus ng fragrance, like for example Bear vanilla. So this one is soft vanilla, velvet sugar, and chantilly creme. So it's a creamy type of vanilla. So most people compare this one with warm vanilla sugar and vanilla bean noel. To be honest with you, it's not exactly like warm vanilla sugar and vanilla bean noel. It's different enough for me. Pero yung main bida here is the vanilla bean. It's like the vanilla bean noel na walang something funky. Kasi yung vanilla bean noel, it's a little funky for some people. May mga nagsasabi nga na amoy poop. Para sa kanila, I don't smell the amoy poop in the vanilla bean noel. But for wrapped in vanilla, it's a strong one. For warm vanilla sugar and vanilla bean noel, it's very watered down. It's not very performing, but for this one, I had used this one a lot of times already, and it is projecting. Naamoy ko siya after a few hours, probably more than 4 hours. It's still strong. It reminded me of the pound cake in strawberry pound cake. Para siyang yung strawberry pound cake then dry down without the strawberry. That's what I remember when I used this one last month. Kasi nga, again, I got the decants last month and I was doing wear tests, and from the back of my memory, when I used this one outside, it's a very warm bakery gourmand type of vanilla na fragrance. Some people said that this is one of the best that Bath and Body Works has created. I think that was Xenia who mentioned that. There's a lot of people who like vanilla fragrance, and yes, I'm one of those. So of course I'm gonna promote wrapped in vanilla. I'm not gonna say that this is the best scent that Bath and Body Works has ever created. I'm not gonna go there and say that, but I recognize that this is one of the best that they have released in 2022. In fact, it is at my number one pick. It is at my number one pick because I am a vanilla lover and I'm looking for a vanilla scent na yun yung main bida sa fragrance, na hindi lang siya added, na I can love, na it's performing, unlike yung warm vanilla sugar and vanilla bean noel na most people cannot smell that. It's very watered down from the original ones. They're very light, but this one, it's a strong one. So get your hands on wrapped in vanilla because nagkakaubusan siya, and I am sorry if you haven't gotten your hands on it, but wait, kung nandito ka sa Pilipinas, there are stocks coming in, yung mga nag-hoard na mga Pinay kababayans natin or Pinoy kababayans natin na bumibili from ibang bansa, tapos binibenta nila here. So I am sure maraming stocks ang paparating in 3 months after the SAS is done. So I hope nakatulong tong listahan na to, because one of my subscribers, Cheska, was waiting for this one, requested for this one because she's trying to finalize her list for SAS. So yes, hi Cheska, thank you so much for suggesting this video, and to Pretty Scents for inspiring this video list. I was thinking more like a top 10, but I challenged myself to find a list for 22 fragrances that I can recommend. Even if I don't have the fragrance mist, naisip ko kasi wala ako ng iba. How can I present 22? Pero I was like, wala naman ako ng fragrance mist, pero I smelled them on a small decant bottle, so I can still recommend them. Let me know in the comment section below kung alin dito yung naamoy nyo na, kung alin yung may recommend nyo, kung alin dito yung may agree nyo na top na dapat nandito, kung ano yung mga na-miss out ko. Let me know in the comment section below. If you want my suggestions sa mga bagong scents na nakakalabas ngayong SAS na winter SAS. SAS is a semi-annual sale. For those who don't know that, Bath and Body Works has this huge sale every 6 months. So it's still ongoing, I believe, and I don't know when it will end, but may mga nagpapa-pre-order pa dito sa Pilipinas. If you want more suggestions na hindi ko binanggit dito, I could think of one thing na you really have to check out. If you can only check out 1 or 2, I would highly suggest yung whipped vanilla and cream. Basta yung I'll put it right here, the picture. Yung repackage ng whipped rose latte. That's my favorite, yung whipped rose latte. One of my favorite scents of all time. Ang bango-bango nun, nakakadalaga. It's a very creamy rose type of fragrance. But if you don't like rose, skip that. If you're only into vanilla, just get wrapped in vanilla. I will make a list pala, yung favorite scents of all time. There's also the blush and cardigan, but I don't really like that fragrance. I'll do a more in-depth review later on sa mga bagong scents. Again, I apologize. I am still trying to keep up after the holidays. It was so busy. I took a vacation. That's why I don't have the recordings for that. I'm working on those. Please give me a little bit more time. I promise they will come out, and I hope makatulong yon sa inyo. I don't want to release something na medyo na rush na review because I don't want to blah 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 something na kung ano lang para lang may masabi. I want something that it really came from experience. So, anyway, if you are looking for bagong ligo fragrances, I have made a review like that a few days ago. Please check out this next video and I'll see you there.